Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. So today, we're headed over into the barracks to continue on with the main story for the start of They were headed into the barracks to continue on with the main story for the start of Sequence 6, Baron de Valois, however you say that, which I assume is part of the plan that Ezio mentioned to our gathering of allies a couple of sequences back, that he wanted to kill the French general. So we're going off to do that, and apparently going to get Bartolomeo involved. So, I have gone and done a few things off camera, by the way, it should be mentioned. I took down a couple of Borgia towers and climbed one viewpoint. That place down there is still inaccessible for plot reasons. And I haven't gotten to that one. And this place right here, I just straight up haven't figured out how to climb it yet. If that's the one I'm thinking of. Yet. I just haven't figured out how to climb it yet, because it's one of those really tall, convoluted things, and a lot of the handholds are confusing, so haven't quite got that. I bought a few more buildings around here, obviously, so the amount of money we are making every time we get a deposit is nearly at 10,000 now. I also picked up a couple more assassins, and I've been training them up some. And I completed a small handful of the guild quests. I haven't done one thief assignment, and I haven't done one courtesan assignment yet, because those are timed things that I haven't been able to pull off the timing correctly. But we have basically finished buying out the Centro district. And the only things left in there are, there's about 2 or 3 of these major buildings, the landmarks that we have to buy if we want to complete that. So I'd have to get the Pantheon, Mausoleo di Augusto, and there might be one more place. I'd have to check, but yeah, that's that. I'm at about 21% in the Campania district and 27% in Antico. I'm basically trying as hard as I can to pick up the money to completely rebuild Rome before I hit the final mission and end the game. But now, we literally have only the one Borgia tower left on the map. So the Borgia have got to be feeling the heat, given that they only control a tiny fraction of the city now. But I don't think we need to be chitter-chattering about that anymore. I'm gonna head on in and say hello to Bartolomeo.
Who goes there?
Salve to you
See
too.
if he has anything
Ezio.
new for us.
I was expecting my wife.
Somehow that does not surprise me.
The French putane have us under pressure.
Tell me about their general, these Baron de Valois.
Cesare persuaded King Louis to lend him an entire army to defeat me. I'm flattered.
Where can I find him?
It's only a matter of time before I have Valois by the throat. We have them in retreat.
You were
They seem to be
saying?
getting closer.
The situation is under control. Close the gates! Bene, so maybe I could use a little help.
Typical Bartolomeo. But yeah, stop them from getting in by shutting the gates. And that don't take any damage thing, that ain't happening.
Ezio, shut the gate!
That ain't happening, I'm afraid.
It's coming from the other side! Defend the other entrance! The other entrance!
That's not gonna happen, I'm afraid.
The gate!
We got one gate shut.
Secure the barracks!
Okay. Murder their asses.
Young got thirst for French blood!
So, let's get another gate closed.
We are surrounded!
Things are going pretty well, actually.
Yes! There! Ezio, shut the gate!
I'll get to that party, but I've got some French that need to be brutally murdered first.
No mercy for you!
Wait, I would like to murder some Frenchmen first. And there's my failure of the whole thing. Oh well.
Secure the barracks!
Oh well. I came close, so I'll take what I can
The Baron de
get.
Valois signals from the field.
Oh, this should be
Bonjour,
good.
Général d'Alviano. Êtes-vous prêt à vous rendre?
How
Why
about
don't
you
you
go
come
fuck
closer and
yourself,
say that?
you French
You must
whore?
learn how to speak French. It would mask your barbaric sensibilities.
Perhaps you could teach me, and I would instruct you in fighting, since you seem to do so little of it.
As amusing as this parley has been, I'd like your unconditional surrender before sunrise.
How about
My
no?
Lady Bianca will whisper it in your ear.
I believe another lady might object to that.
Mio marito vi ammazzerà tutti!
I'll kill you for tutto francese!
Calm down for your wife's sake. You know my terms. Enter my camp unarmed at dawn.
I have an
And practice your French.
alternate.
Soon all of Italy will be speaking it.
I'll get you, pezzo di merda, figlio di puttana!
Okay, so that was interesting. And not in a good way. Hold it, Barty, I'm following. Don't tell me you're actually gonna do what this motherfucker wants, though. Seriously. But yeah. My alternate plan is I walk in there unarmed, grab a sword, and proceed to murder all the Frenchies. I like my plan better. After all, they're French. So,
This is their camp?
we just need an appropriate white flag and we hand it to
Steal a
them
man's wife and then go hide
then
inside a fortress?
they
Nothing hangs between your thighs. In fact, there is a
quite
hole there.
fairly
So
give
deep,
it up.
It reaches into the maledetto inferno.
Good are you to ordain? We will regroup and fight through the gates as we did at the Arsenale.
The entrance is thicker with Frenchmen than the streets of Paris.
So we will climb the battlements.
They cannot be scathed. Pantasilea would know what to do. Maybe this is the end. I enter at dawn bearing gifts, and hope that coward spares her life.
Perché non ci ho pensato prima?
What did I say?
Call your men back to the barracks. I will explain there.
You better have something good. Fall back!
Well, as far as methods for calling someone dickless, literally, that's about the most inspired I have heard thus far. It really is. And I have no idea what Ezio has in mind for this particular attempt. How is he planning on breaking into that fortress? I wonder. As I really have no idea. Really don't. That's a bunch of missions that have been finished and assassins that have been promoted. I'll just wait for it to finish scrolling through the list. Go. And we have a lot of upgraded assassins now. You can go up one more level in armor. Same with you. That is our friend. Actually, I needed an upgrade. We still have a bunch of level 2 assassins. I need to go off and do things. It's not 100% chance of success, but I'm going to send them off on that particular mission. Level 2s, those couple can go off and poison a noble. You guys go assassinate some guards. I don't think we'll be doing that. Cologne next. And assault a landlord in Barcelona. There. Our assassins are off doing their jobs, and we're doing our job as mentor, making sure they're getting their trial by fire. Now, let's go see what Ezio has planned. As I admit, I'm rather curious.
So,
I don't remember this
have a
mission
plan?
at all.
Once inside, your men can overpower the camp's patrols, correct?
Yes, but
Especially if the patrols are taken completely by surprise.
Well,
certo.
I think I see
Then we
where
need
he's
to
going
liberate
with
several
this.
suits of French armor. At dawn, we are going to walk right in.
Ah! Ezio Auditore! You are truly a man after my own heart. Magnifico!
I will get the armor.
My troops will gather it from the dead. We will then depart from the north, so as not to arouse suspicion. And Ezio, make sure to kill them without a fight. The armor has to stay clean.
Okay. Do not be detected. Assassinate 20 French soldiers. I can do that. I can indeed. Now we have some Frenchies to kill. So let's get to it. Time for a bit of French murdering. I'm not sure how much I really care about not being detected, to be perfectly honest. We shall see. We shall indeed. No, I did not mean to do that. My mistake.
Hold for the guard!
Quit it, camera, quit it. As I got them, that's 2 Frenchies. Let's get out of the restricted area, shall we? Now I shoot you and you. I failed to not be detected, but I don't actually care.
You there! Stop it, Trek! Who saw what happened?
I really don't care. I have a crossbow. I'm going to make good use of it.
An extra hour at the bordel!
There we go. Eat down. Apparently there's still one more around these parts. I'll retrieve with crossbow bolts I can. That is what killed most, if not all of them. Seriously. I cannot be more grateful that I have this damn crossbow. That thing is just so bloody useful. It really is. Crossbow is the best weapon ever. I do not joke.
Hold on. That...
I'll kill a Frenchie and him. Apparently Bartolomeo's comment about make sure to kill them without a fight was just fluff text, because I've killed plenty of these guys while being detected, and it's counted. I suppose we'll see in a bit if there's actually any real meaning to that statement, or if it was just there for flavor, basically. I'm thinking more than likely it was just there for flavor, rather than because it has any real meaning to it. That's how it feels to me at the moment, anyhow. Let's head over to the next nearest French camp, and we will proceed to massacre them. They have some Borgia friends hanging out there, apparently. These camps are pretty well designed, though, I'll give them that. I'm not going to be able to sneak into said camps. That much is for certain. There will be no sneaking into the camps. Not sure why he attacked me. I was outside of the restricted zone after all. So... get those goons. I should probably loot them, actually. Not for the money, but for the potential to get a crossbow bolt or two. Strikes me as a particularly good idea, but it's not a thing I'm achieving. What I will do now, however, is wait for those guys to pass. I will then poison you and be ready with the crossbow. I mean, sure, I could just have my assassins do it all. But I'm curious to see how this will go down. Okay. Kill them. You two should not have tried to rush me. You really should not. Quit it. Ezio, quit it. Now, I'm going to loot him.
Mercy, mercy, I've done nothing.
Him. A couple crossbow bolts. Lovely. So, die.
Were you born an idiot, or is this the result of...
Die.
I'm not involved.
Die. Oh yeah. Die. Down they go. Lots of indiscriminate French murder. What can I say? Killing French people makes my day better. A lot better. Bartolomeo was right about this. Murdering the French indiscriminately is a great stress reliever. Definitely is. But can I get my horse over here? I'd like to speed up the journey to the next stage of this, where we're going to be murdering a lot more French inside their actual base, and including their fucking general. I can't do that because they're right next to the post. But I don't know if the French's actual main military camp exists on the map or anything, but I wonder what would happen if I went there and attacked it before the actual mission. Like I said, chances are it doesn't exist on the map.
If you do not come see me regularly, but
Doesn't exist on the map or anything, would be my guess, to prevent us from doing shit like that, but I'm curious.
you look stronger already.
Okay. Horse, get your butt over here. Just decided to fuck off. That's been staying for my inevitable return. Seriously, that was so rude of you. I'm gonna stop here again, though. I want to repair all of my armor and stock up on ammunition. I can wait to buy that weapon I'm not actually going to use until another time, but get me stocked up on crossbow bolts, and apparently they have plate gear now. I think I want that.
Ciao, signore. Hope
There
to see
goes
you
the
again.
vast majority of my money, but now we have some nice new armor. Some nice new armor. Tear that down. Get myself basics. Yeah, up to the point where I have no infamy. It's gonna be a ways to the nearest bank. It's not like I'm in urgent need of moolah or anything. We really gotta train this horse in not running people over, though. Because that was just awful. It really was. Totally awful. See if I can't get up this cliff. Probably not. I'll probably have to take the long way, but I want to try. I can't.
Hey, hey!
Okay. This way. I could stop and entirely get rid of the infamy, but I can't be bothered. And here is Bartolomeo's mercenaries. Looking entirely too French for me to be totally comfortable around them, but I suppose that is part of the plan, so I'll put up with it.
Bring me a suit of that perverted armor.
You are not wearing one.
What?
It is part of the plan. You surrender to us, we are bringing you to the Baron.
Ah, yes. Then what?
Your men attack on my signal.
Bene! Go change into costume. Dawn approaches. Get into formation!
Okay. Kill any troops at checkpoints along the way before they raise the alarm. Okay. I guess they know where they're going, so I just have to follow. I was worried for a second that I was going to have to figure it out on my own, like with that one irritating mission with the banker and the box. Thankfully, that does not appear to be the case. We will have to kill anyone who's too suspicious, yes.
There he is! Get him!
Come on then, you bastards.
We must follow the
Die.
patrol. We cannot deviate or the Duke's men will know something is wrong.
The Baron thinks Cesare will allow the French to rule Italy. He's so blinded by the trickle of royalty in his blood that lazy inbred can't see the battlefield. Whatever the French may think, Cesare intends to be king.
Apparently these French are nice enough to stop for civilians on horses, rather than just cutting them down on the spot. That's generous of them. Very generous.
You will not escape!
Ah. Desynchronized because of being discovered and all. Lovely. So that's what they were talking about with
We
the
must follow the patrol.
thing.
We cannot deviate or the
Okay.
Duke's men will know something is wrong.
The Baron thinks Cesare will allow the French to rule Italy. He's so blinded by the trickle of royalty in his blood that lazy inbred can't see the battlefield. Whatever the French may think, Cesare intends to be king.
Okay, well, since I know what's going to happen,
A true inspiration.
I'll run ahead and get desynchronized. The fuck? What even is causing that?
We must follow the patrol.
Being detected
We
at
cannot
all?
deviate or the Duke's men will know something is wrong.
The Baron thinks Cesare will allow the French to rule Italy. He's so blinded by the trickle of royalty in his blood that lazy inbred can't see the battlefield. Whatever the French
Hey?
Very lovely expression.
Have to kill them all without
We
being
must follow the
detected,
patrol.
apparently.
We cannot deviate or the Duke's men
This
will
is
know something
annoying, and I have no idea how I'm supposed to handle it.
lazy inbred can't see the battlefield.
We must follow the patrol. We cannot deviate or the Duke's men will
Seriously
know something
annoying.
is wrong.
Seriously annoying.
So blinded by the trickle of royalty in his blood that lazy inbred can't see the battlefield.
Coming up right now. These two.
You
A bit of smoke obscuration from my smoke bomb may be
Patrol.
necessary
We
here.
cannot deviate or the Duke's men will know something is wrong.
I'm going to run ahead, obviously. But this is how it would go. Smoke, I kill those two. I need a smoke bomb.
We must follow the patrol.
There.
We cannot deviate or the Duke's men will know something is wrong.
Actually, no. I'm being a little too direct, I think. Excessive use of poison is my best bet, I would say. But then I drop. I need to get rid of these guys. Prevent problems, and then poison you. That's two. Now make it three. That one up there can go down from poison. It just takes some time.
What is wrong with you?
Seriously? Apparently I should have poisoned him first, because he takes a while.
We must follow the patrol. We cannot deviate or the Duke's men will know something is wrong.
So, alright. Or poison him once I can get close enough to pull it off, rather. Would you guys mind not detecting that I'm poisoning your friend? That would be great. Yeah?
We must follow the patrol. We cannot
Thanks in
deviate or the
advance,
Duke's
bitch.
men will know something is
In
wrong.
advance. Okay. I got him now. Mothball. And double assassination.
Are you sick? What's wrong?
Get him. I now have to get him. So they've all been poisoned. All been poisoned.
Do you need direction?
More troops up ahead.
What is... Are you joking?
Come on, guys. Been poisoned. So, do your poisoned dance.
Hard.
There
Don't
we
like
go.
doing this kind of trick. I believe in
Now.
a fair fight. Need a best man win.
Cesare and the Baron seem to have a different style.
There will come a day
Indeed.
when no longer cheat each other. On that day, we will see what mankind is truly capable of.
I've heard that before.
It is something new.
Ezio's father.
I'm sorry.
Yes, that does sound like the sort of thing dear old dad would say.
I
Doesn't
will
it?
take care of them.
We need to think of ways to strike the bastard.
I'll
We're not
hunt
cowards.
them down.
We should start a fight in their bed.
But yeah,
Think for yourself.
optimistic thing to believe, Bartolomeo. Very optimistic indeed. And desynchronized, apparently, for being optimistic. Great. Okay, maybe I ought to be taking a less up in their face approach. The crossbow can prove handy here, I think. This ain't exactly what
Stop them before they attack us.
I already did that. Come on, guys, keep up. What do you think I was up here shooting with the crossbow for? That's not how I get my jollies off, that's for sure. This is their base, isn't it? So I guess I could have gone there before. Wonder what would have happened had I tried. Okay. Well, we are here. Let's see how this goes.
Que venez-vous faire ici?
Mes soldats, conduisent le capitaine italien à son excellence, le Baron. Il vous surround.
What part of France are you from?
Montreal!
Open the gates!
Those speak French.
There were a couple of French girls in Firenze.
Of course there were. It's Ezio after all, so why would he learn a language for any other reason than there are some hot girls I want to bang and they only speak the language. Ezio, Ezio, Ezio.
Chien d'Italien!
Woof woof. Yeah, you guys might want to get the white flag out now because you're going to be flying that pretty soon. It is the official national flag of France, after all, as we are about to prove. Let us sword out. Subtlety's not going to help here.
General Dalviano, it seems that you have seen the light.
Enough of your crap! Release my wife!
Such entitlement from a man born with nothing to his name.
Mine is worth its currency, unlike yours, which is counterfeit.
How dare you?
You think that commanding an army grants you nobility? Nobility comes from fighting beside your soldiers, not kidnapping a woman to cheat your way out of battle. Why don't you grow up, man, and release my wife?
You savages never learn.
We don't need to learn. Not in the way you seem to be talking. I'll do it anyway. See, the problem, my dear Baron, is that, well, you have no balls.
You have to save my wife! Take the rooftops!
Okay, assassinate Baron Douchebag? We'll be doing some Baron assassinating now. Once I figure how to get up onto the roof. Sorry, Barty, but these rooftops are fucking confusing. So I'm going to need a minute to work this out. Okay? Hopefully that Baron isn't enough of an ass to actually kill your wife during that time. That's all I have to say. You can die. First, before I can do anything, I need to clear out these idiots who are proving quite insistent. Kill the guards to open the gates. Okay. Not quite sure how that works, but fine. Gate is open. And there he is. Again. Clearly has no nerve. Else this would not be happening. Apparently the without being seen includes his guards. Did not see that one coming. Quite honestly, I just thought we'd have to avoid being seen by the Baron himself. Not the Baron and his guards, because I was under the impression he couldn't see his guards, therefore they wouldn't be able to communicate information to it. Sadly, it would appear that is not the case. Bit of the old stealth murder. now stab you. And I think he's going down the old-fashioned way. Hidden blade. Can't go wrong with the classics, just jumping from a rooftop and stabbing someone after all.
Respect is earned, not inherited or purchased.
Perhaps you
I
are right.
love that line, I
need more
really
time.
do.
Che tu sia pari nella morte, requiescat in pace.
Yeah, that line of Ezio's, respect is earned, not inherited or purchased. I've always loved that. It's so true, and yet so many people
Don't ever
don't
disappear again.
seem to get
I was
that.
lost without you.
Really?
I
But you
love
rescued
it.
me.
Ezio came up with a brilliant plan.
I did not. It was all your husband's idea.
It was.
You are my prince.
Now I better earn that title.
You will.
Aw,
Thank you.
I mean, as tough as nails and hard ass as the two of them are, I honestly find the relationship between Bartolomeo and his wife kind of sweet. Which probably doesn't make a whole lot of logical sense given who we're talking about. But yeah. That will do it for sequence 6. Forget Paris, indeed. These sequence names are just so fitting. They really are. They just do such a good job of making the names of the sequences fit in with what you're going to be doing there. I really appreciate that. Assignments unlocked, and more cash. Now, let's head down into our assassin hideout. I think. I do believe we can also manage our recruits from in here. If I'm not mistaken, though I'll have to check to be sure of where in here is to do that from. Sorry, dude. Got in my way. Fancy little hall we've got here. Not sure what this is, but it looks cool. It looks cool. What else do we need besides that? This, I know, is where we keep all the spare weaponry that I accumulate. And there's going to be a lot of it. Ah, that's how you interact with this. Nice. Now, you are maxed out on both weapons and armor. I don't know if assassins can keep leveling up after they've maxed both or not. Or if that just means they're max level. I honestly do not know. We will see. We still got a couple of low-level assassins. who need leveling up. And there's one more Borgia tower that can be unlocked. And we have missions in Florence now. Very nice. I'll send some of my newbies off to do a mission in Ezio's hometown. As well as sending off our elites, 4 of them in fact, to do this one mission in Barcelona. I'll also continue to send off the newbies to get experience elsewhere. Everyone else. That mission can happen later. Oh, Piri Reis. Interesting. And if you're wondering why that's interesting, well, you'll see soon enough. And that's all I am going to say. But now, all of our people are off on missions. So, I'm going to take the tunnel network. Over to the Thieves Guild. The Volpe apparently needs something from us, would be my guess. Though I don't actually know for certain. And that's just an assumption. We have some pouch upgrades I can get. I'll get some more poison and throwing knives. These pouches. It's a shame I can't get one for more smoke bombs, because more smoke bombs would be very nice indeed.
Another satisfied client. Arrivederci.
But now, I'll talk to the banker and withdraw my massive fortune that we've accumulated from all our rent.
I've got a great
Fix things up and complete this plate armor now. Chest guard and poles. So that's something to spend my massive amount of money on, certainly. Stucco. Heavy weapon, but just as good as the Venetian falchion we've been toting around for a while, apparently. Sekinda would be nice, but I want to restock on ammunition first, or get additional ammunition in case it's throwing knives. There we go. We're ammunitioned up. But I no longer have enough money for that. Oh well.
Pleasure, signore. Return anytime.
But now we look even more like a badass thanks to that armor. Indeed we do. I'll have to do something about our notoriety at some point, though. That's getting rather high. And I don't want to become notorious outside of the story itself. But man, oh man, just have a look. Have a look at the blade Ezio is toting around now as his primary weapon. Ezio, my boy. You're packing some heat. You really are. You really are. Now, are there any other colors? Nope. No different colors for us to pick up for our clothes or cape. And I'm still rather partial to the ebony. It might not be traditional assassin white and red, but black, white, and red, I think, with the white just as a trim and on the interior of the cloak mainly. It looks quite nice, actually, and that's the reason why I favor just sticking with this as my outfit configuration of choice. Will you just get your damn horse out of here? You don't need to be riding a horse in these enclosed quarters, you idiot. Anyways, I think this makes for a good spot to end the episode. We will pick up next time when I think I'm actually going to divert from the main quest for a while and do a few of the side activities that I didn't decide to accomplish off camera. Namely, Copernicus. And finally getting started on the Christina missions. Or, that is to say, that's going to take up the next couple of episodes. It won't all be in the next episode. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. And if you're really liking what you're seeing here, then I would appreciate a like, comment down below and let me know what you think, and subscribe to get notifications of when I post new stuff, which at the moment is once a week on Mondays. Though you can expect that to change once my local college finally lets me use their damn internet connection again at their library. So, until next time, I'll see you then, folks. I'll see you then. Take care, everyone.